Hi, my name's Ben. I just wanted to do a quick review and just have a quick chat about pedestal systems. This system's called, it's from Jouplast. It was bought from Mano for £2, so it's quite a cheap system. It's very basic, but it does the job. So this is 80mm to 140mm, but in reality I wouldn't go any higher than 120mm, because basically you're relying upon the threads within this collar to support the weight of the tiles and yourself. So I wouldn't go any higher than that personally. That's just my own opinion. There is a little bit of extra work to do with this particular system. The head itself, some of the systems you can purchase, the head tilts to allow for uneven ground and can even allow for slopeaways and things like that. But this is a very basic system. It's a fixed head, it doesn't pivot, so your ground does want to be as flat as you can possibly get it. So what we've done here is we've dug down 200mm and we've put down 100mm of type 1. That's been compacted thoroughly. So what you need to do is work on each pedestal individually. What I tend to do is use a mallet, and if it's not sitting quite correctly, lift the pedestal out of the way, tampen the ground down, put it down again and put the level on it. It's probably best to put it down with a level on just on the base itself. Get that level as you can, and then put your adjuster and your collar and everything on the top. The other little bit of extra work you've got to do with these, some of the systems you can put a key in and make an adjustment from the centre once the pedestal is in place. Okay, so you need to adjust the pedestal with the tile in place, with the spirit level to get your level correct. If you need to do any adjustment after that, if it's sunken for any reason, it shouldn't do, but if it has, you'll need one of these. You can pick these up from Toolstation between £7 and £8, and they simply go on the tile. You need to put some force down, and the tile needs to be very clean and a little bit damp, preferably. Just give it a wipe down with a damp cloth, pressure applied, lift the handle up, and that allows you to lift the tile. The beauty of that as well is, in our case, we've got 3 manhole covers. So normally you'd have to have recessed manhole covers, and that's a lot of tile cutting to do, and also it doesn't look particularly attractive afterwards. So in this case we can go over the whole lot without any unsightly manhole covers visible. Some other work you have to do with these pedestals is, when you're close to the wall, in this situation, whether you're close to if you're close to a house wall, or like we've done here, we've built a perimeter wall all the way around. That was basically to keep rats and other vermin from making a home underneath the patio. But yeah, so what you need to do to get it as close to a wall as possible, you have to make some small adjustments, and it is a little bit of extra work, but for £2 a pop, you know, it's no bother at all. So you have to trim off all the teeth. That basically allows you to get it right up close. The reason for doing that is because if it's away, you've got that much overhang of tile. If you were to step on that, the whole tile would tip. So you want it as close as you can to any edge. In this instance, I'll be filling all this area with decorative stone anyway, but I just want to get as close as I can to the edge. You might want to do the same. In corners, you want to be cutting, you want to be sawing off in 2 planes. What you want to do is get your hands on a UPVC saw, because that's got more teeth per millimetre, and it cuts a lot neater, and that allows you to put that right into the corner again. These teeth can easily be removed just by scoring them quite deeply with a knife, and then they will just simply snap off. and that allows it to go nice and snug into the corner there. Also, when you come to doing a perimeter like this, you'll have to snap these two tabs off, obviously because it's set in from the edge. When it comes to doing a corner, you need to snap all four off, all four spacers, and that will just simply sit under there. They also come with these recycled rubber tops. I wouldn't use them on the edges, just because it allows it to tip again a little bit more. It brings it in from the full width of the top just a little bit. Also, they're not really necessary. They take up a little bit of difference in the ground level, not a great deal. And on the extremities, they really don't do that much at all. So it's just down to personal preference really, whether you use them or not. So the reason we went for the pedestal system was because we wanted to bring the patio level up as high as possible. This brings it level with the inside of the house and level with the rest of the lawn. That was the idea. Also, it allows the tiles to completely drain because there's no grout between the tile joins. Any rainwater will just seep down and through as a soak away. We've got a French drain at the back of the house here, so any gathered water underneath there will just simply drain away. And the other thing, as I probably mentioned, we've got 3 manhole covers, so it's just an easy way of just getting over that problem. There's very few cuts we need to do. I've made it in such a way that there's only 2 cuts I really need to do, and that's around the downpipes. So the way we're going to finish the edge is, like I said, with some decorative stone. And I was thinking of maybe using something like this, just a UPVC 25mm angle or aluminium angle. That's going to be bonded around the edge. Once the tiles are in place, that'll do 2 things. It'll stop any tile shift, and also give something for the decorative stone to sit in and not get underneath the tiles themselves. And that's going to be all the way around, so I'll probably go for some white gravel or something like that. Okay, so that's been my review for the Jouplast 80 to 140mm pedestal. These are designed to be used with 20mm porcelain tiles. You can use them with slabs as well, but you do need to check with the manufacturers that the tiles are suitable for that use. Personally, I think it's a great idea. It gives you a completely free draining patio. It allows you to bring the patio level up close to DPC. Building regs will be different in different areas, but basically splash up from rain is more of an aesthetic issue. Because the tiles are self-draining and there shouldn't be any greenery that's collect on porcelain tiles, you shouldn't get any green splash up your walls. So in that respect, that's pretty much all the problem is. You don't want to be bridging that DPC or DPM, that damp course membrane, obviously, but with this system again, it allows you for being 150mm below that damp course, and like I say, almost like a deck of tiles above that. So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I hope it's been of some use to somebody. Thank you.